we got a lot to talk about today, you guys, okay? We are going to be giving a few people the attention that they seem to desperately want from me, and we're about to put some people in their place. So grab a popcorn, grab your drinks, and let's just get right into it. Okay, so we're going to be talking about some creators today by the name of Olivia is one person, and we're also going to be talking about Tyra. Some other people are going to be mentioned. Anybody that I mention in this video, I will leave their channels down below. I always do that, whether I like you or not. If I talk about you, I'll put your channel down below. So, Tyra, Olivia can thank her friend Tyra for this video because, yeah, I got some things to say. I am tired of the bullshit, and it's time for me to give my opinion and speak out about some people. And, you know, some people might get upset at this video, but it is what it is. This is my opinion. This is my channel. I can talk about who I want, what I want, when I want. So Tyra uploaded a video a day or two ago tagging me and Abby, another creator, Abadabs. Again, her channel will be left down below. And in this video, Tyra is going on and on about how, you know, she has an opinion about me and I am a bully and a mean girl. I'm trying to run Olivia off the internet. How do people not see it? Yada, 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 yada. But then she tells me that she didn't even watch the stream that I was talking about. Okay? So I'm going to tell you guys what happened, and then I'll give you some backstory on how I know this person and my experience with this person. And we're going to show some receipts of what this person has been doing and lying about. Okay? So Olivia did a live stream in which she was talking about Muzz, another creator. Again, leave her channel down below. Olivia hates Muzz. She has it out for Muzz. She came into the community not even knowing who Muzz was, and then decided that she was going to make it her life's mission to destroy her. Okay? So she was doing a live stream about Muzz, and I actually clicked it and was watching it because I usually don't watch Olivia, but because she's involved in the anti-Jessica Kent community, I have been watching some of her streams to see what's going on, because I had been planning to do a video on the drama going on between the people in the anti-Jessica Kent community, right? So, and she had trouble recently with this chick named Amber Baker, which we're going to get into a little bit of that in this video too. So I've been I watch everybody. I've been watching Tracy's channel. Like, anybody that is involved in a community that I want to talk about, I watch them, okay? So, I click this stream and she's talking about Muzz, and she starts saying that she has a list of 12 people that Muzz got her master's degree with.
Yeah, so Muzz did a live. She called me scary. Oh, Muzz, I can be scary. You want me to be scary? We'll do that. Because I know the names of all 12 people you graduated your master's program with. You ain't the only super sleuth on the internet. You want me to show that screenshot too? I got some weird shit I found about Muzz. Weird shit.
And if Muzz doesn't stop, if she doesn't do this, like, she's going to expose it. First of all, why would it matter who Muzz got her master's degree with? And second of all, that's weird. Why are you looking into somebody so deep that you have a list of who they went to school with to get their master's degree? What is the point of that? Just to intimidate someone? Just to bully somebody? Not really sure. But Olivia claims she's not a bully, she's not a mean girl, she's innocent, and all of these things happen to her online, and she's just always the bad guy. Well, look at what you're doing, Olivia. What did Muzz actually do to you? Is she threatening your life? Is she doxing you? Is she harassing you? No. So you really don't have any reason to be digging into her personal life that deep. It's weird, okay? And then later on in the stream, she brings up Muzz and Abby. And this I'm like, really? Really? Why? Okay? And this is where Tyra has an issue. Even though she didn't watch the live stream. Tyra said she didn't even watch the live stream and she has no idea what was said. But she's making an entire video having an opinion about it. You look like a fool, girl, okay? So she's bringing up in this live stream, Olivia, a conversation that Muzz and Abby had in Miss Led's comment section. If I can find the comments, I will post them up here. And she was laughing about it like it was so funny. But why are you even showing that? What is the point of that? Why are you showing something that's like 2 months old? Because Abby was speaking to Muzz. It's just like my issue with Olivia is I feel like she doesn't stop. She claims she doesn't want drama. She claims that she wants to move on and she doesn't like being attacked. She can't handle people coming for her. She can't handle people having opinions on her. Yet she's constantly poking. She says, I'm not going to talk about Marissa. I have a soft spot for her. This and that. Yet she starts talking about 2 of my friends. Like, what? That makes no sense. Like, you think I'm just like, oh yeah, thank you for not speaking on me. But you're threatening one of my friends with their personal business, and you're also mocking and laughing at my best friend. One of my best friends, okay? And then before, she literally tried to come for one of my other best friends, Melissa, okay? Which is why I came for her the first time. One of the reasons, okay? So she keeps messing with people who are in my circle. She keeps messing with people who I consider friends. And that's why I have a problem. And not only that, she's messing with people that I'm not friends with either. And people that I know, but I'm not close, like Tracy and Indigo. We're not friends. We're not close, okay? She also is messing with Mandy, who I consider a friend. It's like all of these people Olivia is starting crap with, but then says she's a victim, and everyone's lying on her. Everyone's bullying her. She's always the bad guy. Girl, you're always the bad guy because you keep poking people and you don't like what you get in return. You're giving a certain energy out and you don't like the energy you're getting back. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles on the internet, Olivia. Okay? So, before we get into all that, we're going to give some backstory in my experience with Olivia and why we are no longer friends, why we're no longer cool, and why I came for her in the first place. And any receipts I have, I will put them on the screen. And before we get any further into it, I just want to say, if you would support Olivia, I don't care. If you support both of us, I don't care. I'm not trying to run Olivia off the internet like Tyra claims. I'm not trying to bully anybody. I'm not harassing anybody. I'm a drama channel, I'm a commentary channel, and I have an opinion on Olivia and the things going on around her. And I'm entitled to that. I'm not attacking her. I'm not doxing her. I'm not trying to ruin her life. None of that. Okay, so Tyra, you can sit down. I can talk about whatever I want. You're not going to call me a bully and a mean girl because I have an opinion on what your friend's been doing, okay? And did to me. Which she still claims was a lie. Tyra literally just said in her recent video that all Olivia does is disprove the lies that have been told about her. And she's the bad guy. And of course, Tyra's claiming I lied about her as well. Oh, she did the same thing to me. Please tell me what I have ever lied on you about, Tyra. I have never once lied about you. Anything that I have ever said about your nasty ass, I show receipts, girl. And I have tried so hard to be cordial with Tyra, to make amends with Tyra, to be fine with Tyra, but she just can't fucking do it. She can't do it. She'll pretend like she's cool for 5 minutes and then turns on me again and is trying to turn everyone against me and then gets mad if people question her about it. It's ridiculous. Every other week, Tyra is accusing me of something that I didn't do, or telling people, you don't know her. She's done all these horrible things, but shows nothing. I have never said a damn thing about Tyra without showing receipts. I have never lied on my channel. I don't make things up about people on my channel. And that is one thing that I think people can say. You can say whatever you want about me, but I'm not a liar. I've never been a liar. If I say something, it's for a reason. It's for a purpose. It's true. I don't just pull things out of my fucking ass like some people, okay? So, let's continue on, okay? And again, if you like Olivia, that's great. Support her. I don't care. I've left Olivia alone. Nobody can say that I've been bothering her, because I haven't been. Yet, I am continuously brought up in her streams. Her and Tyra bring me up all the time, okay? I am told about everything that goes on in this YouTube space, okay? If I'm brought up, somebody's telling me. So, I know that I have been brought up multiple times, okay? And it's ridiculous at this point. So, I met Olivia during the Jessica Kent drama, okay? When Tracy Noel, another creator, which if you follow the anti-Jessica Kent stuff, the Jessica Kent drama, you will know that Tracy Noel has been a very prominent creator in that community, okay? She pretty much made the anti-Jessica Kent community. She was doing exposés on Jessica Kent, right? And like I've said before, I thought the anti-Jessica Kent community was getting kind of toxic. The people who were involved with it seemed like they were getting very emotionally attached to the situation. They were getting very angry, very hateful, and it just seemed like it was too much. Now, I don't like Jessica. I've never liked Jessica, and I don't think there's anything wrong with covering her. But sometimes you have to look at yourself and be like, am I becoming obsessed? Am I doing too much? And that tends to happen in anti-communities a lot of the time. So during this time, I was friendly with another creator, Tracy. No, I'm sorry. So many people involved in these fucking messes, you guys, okay? I was involved with and friendly with another creator named Discovering Nicole. Again, I'll leave her channel down below. I had started not liking some things that she was doing, and not liking things that Tracy was doing, and I was expressing those things on my channel, okay? Well, the way that I came into contact with Olivia is she was in my comments on my video about Tracy Noel and the anti-Jessica Kent community, and she was very open to what I had to say, which was nice to hear and refreshing, because most of the people from that community were angry at me for feeling the way I felt about Tracy's coverage and some of the things she was doing in that community. And she was open to what I have to say. Olivia seemed open in my comments to what I was saying, and she was nice. She wasn't rude to me. She wasn't attacking me. She was very nice. And I was like, oh, I kind of like this chick, you know? So then she reaches out to me on TikTok, and that's the first time that we had ever spoken behind the scenes. She actually reached out to me about Nicole, okay? So she came to me. She came to me about Nicole. She was upset. She thought Nicole was not being a good friend to Tracy. She thought Nicole was wilding out. She thought Nicole was being toxic. So she expressed these things to me, and we started talking. We started chatting, and we both had similar opinions on some of the stuff that had to do with Nicole, okay? And then also we had Mindy involved, we had Tracy Noel. And what ended up happening was Olivia, Mindy, Tracy, and Nicole all ended up having like this huge blow up, friendship blow up. Nicole and Mindy were fighting and not friends anymore. And Mindy was kind of like talking to Tracy and Olivia and me about it. And then she ended up making up with Nicole. And then Olivia and Tracy started having problems. And it was just like a whole mess that I was not trying to get involved in. Like I kind of got dragged into it in a way because my intention was to just make content about like the CI document for Jessica Kent. And then I had some issues with Nicole's content. But somehow I ended up like getting sucked into this friendship fallout drama that I never wanted to be in, okay? And a lot of these people involved, I have no hate towards, like Mindy. I have no hate towards Tracy. I don't even hate Olivia. I don't hate any of these people. I don't hate Nicole. So I just want to put that out there. I don't have any hate towards any of these people. So if I'm talking about something that happened in the past, it's the past. You know what I mean? Me and Mindy had like a little bit of a back and forth on YouTube. But we kind of like mended things and we're fine now. We're cool. So it was just a lot, okay? It was a lot. So after all of that happened, me and Olivia continued to be cool and friendly. And she kind of came into the other drama community that we have, you know, where there's Tyra, and other people that make videos. And I continued talking to her. She started doing her own live streams and content. And yeah, I kind of like some of my subscribers were starting to watch her and like her. And I kind of like brought her into the community, if you will, a little bit. Then she ended up becoming friends with Tyra. And she was kind of like a new permanent person in the community, if you will. Okay. And we're still friendly. But then things started getting weird. Okay. She started coming for Muzz, which, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like Muzz. This is not about Muzz. I know the people who strongly hate Muzz are going to come into my comments just because I mentioned her and be like, blah, 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 blah. But it's whatever. So while me and Olivia were friendly and like becoming friends, I would say, she found like Muzz in like the anti-Muzz community, because I do feel like an anti-Muzz community has been formed, okay? And she started digging into that. And the reason that she even came into contact with Muzz is because Muzz reached out to her to get screenshots and ask her questions about the fallout between Tracy and Olivia. Tracy Noel and Olivia had a huge fallout. Huge fallout. They're not friends anymore. It blew up and they hate each other pretty much. Okay. And they were super close. But now they hate each other. And I had issues with Tracy as well because I didn't like how she was handling the Nicole thing. I had felt like at the time that she was behind the scenes, like egging on me and Olivia to go after Nicole, but she didn't want to do it herself. That's kind of what it felt like. Because when I had spoken to Tracy, she kind of, because of my video about her, I agreed to talk to her and get her side of things. And her response to like my criticism of how she was handling things was that it was like Nicole's fault. It was all Nicole. Nicole was pretty much the main problem in the group. That is what was expressed to me. But then she seemed like she didn't want to have a confrontation with Nicole. And I didn't say anything about it. I didn't like put her on blast or anything at the time. I was like, okay, if you're afraid to speak up, like I'm not afraid to speak up, I'll do it, right? And Olivia said she would do it. But then it started to kind of feel like Tracy was just like letting us take the brunt of fighting with Nicole. And then she was like staying hiding behind the scenes. That's what it started to feel like to me, and I wasn't happy. I didn't like Tracy. At the end of that, I was pissed off at her. I felt like she was fucking up a lot. So I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm not a Tracy stan, or like white knighting for her or anything, because I had a problem with her, and how she was handling everything, and I was mad. Anyways, let's keep going. So once Olivia started digging into Muzz and wanting to expose Muzz, things got really weird. Things got really weird between me and her. She had started questioning me about why I was friends with Muzz. I'm like, excuse me? Like, excuse me? Like, why are you questioning who I'm friends with? Like, if anyone knows me, you know that I don't like to be told who to talk to. I don't like to be told who to be friends with. Every person that is my friend, I am friends with them for a reason. Whatever that reason is, whatever I like about them or see in them or want to be friends with them, that's my business. And I don't like to be questioned and interrogated about my choice of friends or my choice of husband or my choice of anybody that I associate with. And if you start doing that to me, we're gonna have issues, and I'm gonna want to step back from you, because I don't do that to people, and I don't think it should be done to me. So she started getting really weird. Okay, she started getting really weird, and it was very obvious to me that she was not happy that I was continuing my friendship with Muzz. She was like very obsessed. Okay, I'm sorry, it's just my opinion. She was very obsessed with exposing Muzz. She told me that Muzz hurt 34 people, and she got all involved in this community that doesn't like Muzz, and she seemed like she was trying to get all... It seemed like Olivia was trying to find and expose all of this stuff, but when really she just had things that AZ had already talked about and other people had already talked about, and she was hyping up this deep dive on Muzz. Like, on and on and on, always, constantly hyping up this deep dive, and then she would say, I can't do it. People are silencing me. So then this whole narrative started being spun that the reason why Olivia isn't doing her deep dive is because people are trying to silence her. Okay? And this is where things started getting really strange. Then I started, no, me and her were friends, even though we had this issue where I'm friends with Muzz and she doesn't like Muzz, I still remained friendly with her. And I'm like, we don't have to like the same people. But Olivia didn't seem like she could handle that. She seemed like because I remained friends with someone that she saw as horrible, I somehow was shady and sneaky and plotting and like doing it for a reason. Or she told me that Muzz was hiding my secrets, and that's why I wasn't calling out Muzz. And mind you, all of the claims that she made, she never showed one receipt about Muzz. She told me 34 people's lives were ruined by Muzz, but still has yet to show anything, any proof of this. She has yet to show any proof of anything that she has said. So she's expecting me to just turn on my friend when she's literally giving me nothing. Just saying this person said this and this person said that and she's done this and that. And I'm like, okay. Anyway, this is a very complicated fucking story, so please keep... Please keep up with me, guys, okay? And after this video, I have more of my regular content coming, okay? This is just a side video that I feel like I need to film. And after this, we're moving on, and we're going back to Pinot Jessica Kent drama, because I'm loving that right now. So, I started getting messages and things from people about Olivia. And I'm like, wait a minute, me and Olivia are supposed to be fine. I started getting messages from people like, Olivia was in Discord talking about you. Olivia's been making comments about you saying that you're silencing her. Olivia's been making comments about you saying that you are not exposing Muzz, you're not calling out Muzz and like speaking negatively about me behind the scenes, okay? She had even been in a Discord and she made a room about Muzz, okay? And she said that I wasn't allowed in the room. And some of the people in there were like, what? Yeah, okay. So this is all while she's saying she's my friend, okay? And I'm thinking that we worked through our Muzz issue and we're fine, right? We're fine. We worked through the issue. We're fine. We agree to disagree on Muzz. Everything's fine. But then she's in Discord telling people not to invite me in this room about Muzz because I can't know this super top secret information. And I'm going to show receipts of some of the receipts that I have. So, we did discuss the issue, but I thought it was fine after that. I thought we just agreed to disagree about Muzz and we could move on, but that's not what was happening. She was suspicious of me. She should have just stopped talking to me, honestly. If she thought that I was shady because of Muzz, she should have stopped talking to me and stopped interacting with me and not keep being my friend and talking to me behind the scenes regularly. And when she got called out for this, she backed it all the way up. And she was like, oh, no, we discussed this. We're fine. I love Marissa. I'll always defend her. But clearly, she's being shady, dude. Like, and this is just one example. I'm going to show more. This was shady, weird behavior. But just know that this is not all of the receipts. Multiple people reached out to me that Olivia was talking about me behind my back. And not just talking about me, not just venting. She was doing it in a way where it's like she seemed like she was trying to turn people against me. And Olivia can say I'm lying. She can call me crazy. Her and Tyra can say that I'm just bullying her and lying. I'm not crazy. I don't lie. Okay? And I also want to add that she wasn't just expressing this to like close friends. She was doing this in front of lots of people in Discords. Okay? Okay. So while this was all going on, somebody contacted me and showed me screenshots of Olivia and her conversation. And I'm not going to say who the person is, but I did get permission to use this at when I got the screenshots. I just hadn't because, again, I tried to move on from this. I dropped it, which Olivia took that as the green light to say that it was all a lie. No, it wasn't all a lie, girl. I just didn't want to be in your drama anymore. I wanted to move on. I wanted to get back to my content. I wanted out of this toxic bullshit. So I never spoke on it again. But that doesn't mean it was a lie. So I received screenshots that are authentic. I know for a fact they're authentic. Between Olivia and this person. And Olivia's talking about me. Okay, during the time we're friends, okay? And it's not just like Olivia's just talking to her closest friend about me, which I get, okay? You have a best friend, you're gonna vent about people. It just happens. But she's going to like everybody behind the scenes, okay? Everyone. And I see Olivia telling this person that she needs clips of me defending Muzz. So remember, she's preparing for a deep dive, right? I'm her friend. And she's asking people for clips of me on panel defending Muzz. And then talking about me defending Muzz. So that means she was planning on putting me in her video. She said nothing to me about this. So what? Was she just going to blindside me? Try to find clips that make me look bad defending Muzz and call me out for that? But she's doing it behind my back. She's doing it behind my back. So she's in Discord talking about me. She's talking about me to my own friends, multiple fucking people. This is all getting back to me. And I'm like, what in the hell is happening? Okay, here's all the receipts of Olivia talking to, this is just one of the people, okay? This is just one of the people. Multiple people came to me saying similar things, okay? She's saying that she's directly telling this person that I'm trying to silence her. That is a lie. She's directly telling this person that I'm trying to shut her up from doing her deep dive, okay? And she's saying that she's looking for clips of me and screenshots for her timeline for her deep dive. So this bitch was to my face telling me, we're fine, we're good, I would never do this to you, because I confronted her about this behind the scenes. I didn't just make it public. I confronted her and she lied right to my face and said, I would never expose you. I'm not getting clips of you. I don't have anything on you. I would never do that to you. You're my friend. I respect you. I look up to you. All this stuff. I'm not telling anyone that you're trying to silence me. And I was asking her, like, why are you and Tyra on YouTube making videos and streams saying somebody is silencing you? Because that's what they were doing. They were saying, and if you were watching during that time, you know that they were saying constantly that Olivia was being silenced. But they weren't saying names. So all the while, Olivia is behind the scenes, behind my back, telling people that I'm the one silencing her. I'm trying to get Tyra to shut her up. She's looking for clips of me. Imagine looking for clips and screenshots of your friend to expose them and call them out in a video, and you're not even going to tell them. She was going to blindside me with this, and she lied right to my face. This is the kind of person Olivia is. And she claims that she just got too carried away. No, this is a piece of shit person. There is no excuse. I don't care if you were paranoid. I don't care if you got too carried away with Muzz. Actively trying to turn people against me behind the scenes and actively trying to expose me publicly while smiling to my face and pretending to be my friend is disgusting. And I told y'all when I started talking about this months ago that I'm not a liar. I just chose to walk away. But now I'm coming out with the fucking receipts. I wasn't doing anything to silence Olivia about Muzz. Her and Tyra both asked me why I didn't want to cover Muzz and talk about her. One, because she's my friend. But two, I didn't want anything to do with the anti-Muzz stuff, the 90-day community. They're crazy. A lot of those people are crazy. They will do anything. They will come after you if they turn on you and dox you, call CPS. Like, I didn't want anything to do with that mess. I wasn't trying to shut them up. I was just saying, be careful. Why is she doing all of this? So then I start thinking this girl's pretending to be my friend, but she's we're actively working behind the scenes to get clips of me, to try to expose me, try to turn people against me in the community, constantly complaining about me, all because I'm friends with Muzz. It's not normal behavior, you guys. It's crazy. Okay? And I didn't lie. Again, I will put screenshots of everything that I can find that I have and try to make this video as quick as possible. We're already almost at 30 minutes, so, I do long videos, you guys, okay? So I get fed up, okay? I'm like, this fucking bitch. She is actively trying to work against me behind the scenes and smiling to my face. Then, okay, things start going south between Olivia and Mandy. And Sarah's also was involved in this because Sarah's came out with a video against Olivia, okay? And Olivia couldn't just take the L and move on. She had to make it a conspiracy. Oh my God, who's in Sarah's ear? So then Tyra and her were making videos and live streams implying that I was in Sarah's ear or that Mandy was in Sarah's ear. And she was telling people different things. She was telling me that she thought it was Mandy. She was telling Tyra that it was me. And Tyra even said herself that Olivia told her I was silencing her from doing her deep dive on Muzz, which is a complete lie. Complete fucking lie. So Olivia's doing all this stuff and we're supposed to be friendly. She gets with Tyra, okay? Tyra starts questioning me about Muzz in DMs. Why are you friends with Muzz? Why aren't you calling her out? I'm like, what is wrong with you guys? Why are you all of a sudden grilling me about this person that I'm friends with? It's weird behavior. It's weird fucking behavior. So then I explained to Tyra, and I also explained to Olivia, the reason why I stay out of that is because the communities that Muzz had got involved in are crazy. The 90-day community has tons of crazy people. It's toxic. An anti-community has been formed against Muzz, and I wanted nothing to do with it. Aside from her being my friend, I don't want anything to do with the craziness that is going on in that community. Well, Tyra took that as I'm trying to scare her, okay? So after that, she turned on me, said she was pretending to be nice to me the whole time, okay? Turned on me and told everyone that I'm suspicious, I'm doing sneaky things, watch how they move, I'm silencing Olivia, I'm trying to scare them from covering Muzz. None of that was true. They were acting like nutcases, you guys. Freaking nutcases. Then, after Sarah's Odd did her video, all of a sudden Olivia's behind the scenes blaming my friend Melissa, okay? One of my best friends, Melissa, for being in Sarah's Odd's ear. Because a lot of people knew at the time that Sarah's Odd was going through a lot of stuff, and it was kind of well known that Melissa was the only person that Sarah was talking to. But again, that ended up not being true because Mandy had emailed her. We don't actually know who Sarah was talking to. She could have been talking to a lot of people and just... I also forgot to add that Melissa never talked to Sarah about Olivia. Never. But then Olivia was blaming Melissa to Steph, but she was blaming Mandy to me, saying Mandy was the one that did it. Mandy was the one that did it. But then publicly she was saying that someone had set Mandy up. Like, she was telling people like 5 different fucking things. It was so weird. Oh, and she was also behind the scenes trying to, like, be friends with Kirsty and tell Kirsty Mandy's shady, Mandy's doing it all, but she was also kind of implying to Kirsty that I was shady. So that was another one of my friends that she was trying to put things in her head and plant seeds about people. Just she didn't say anything about it. But Olivia thought that Melissa had somehow gotten in Sarah's ear and tried to turn Sarah against Olivia. Like, this is how crazy this woman is. It's constant conspiracy theories. And once she thinks that something's true, she can't let it go. She goes around to every single person and telling them it's true. She makes videos. She makes live streams. She makes vague live streams, like not saying names. They're gone now, of course. But she's claiming that Mandy is who told her that Melissa was the bad guy. Now, here's the thing. I saw the text messages between Olivia and Mandy. Olivia was acting crazy. And you could tell that Olivia was trying to get Mandy paranoid. They were bizarre text messages. Now, Olivia claims that she was just, she didn't mean any of that. She was just messing with Mandy's head. But that doesn't make it any better. So you were either really meaning this stuff, like you're going to burn the whole community down, the head of the snake, Melissa's being mentioned. It's like everyone who I spoke to got the feeling that Olivia was directing this at me. Someone who everyone loves in the community, someone who's very well known. You guys are going to be mind blown. She's telling people that she found a secret page about me. That's crazy. This is what she's doing behind the scenes. And then drags my best friend into it. I'm like, that's it, we're done. And that's how also Steph got involved. Because Olivia messaged Steph, who is Melissa's best friend, her other best friend, and blames Melissa to Steph. Like, what? That is hilarious to me that you actually thought that you were going to turn Steph against Melissa. You really fucking put your foot in your mouth with that one, Olivia, okay? So this is what Olivia was doing the whole time. Telling different people different things, going behind the scenes to everyone she can, trying to stir the pot, accuse people of things, make conspiracy theories. I mean, it was crazy. She was causing so much fucking drama, and then it spilled and ended up going public onto YouTube. Because it's like, why are you doing this? All because of Muzz? All because of Muzz? All because Sarah's Odd did a video and told you, like, don't dox Muzz? Like, you're blaming everyone, trying to figure out who it was. Who set you up? It was crazy. As soon as Tyra and Olivia got involved in this Muzz deep dive, they literally lost their minds. Which tends to happen when you hyper-focus on one person and are that angry and emotionally attached to a story. And then you start talking to all the people that hate that person. This is what happens. This is what happens in anti-communities and why I don't like them. And this is a lot, you guys. Like, And I never came out and spoke about any of this, okay? And Olivia, till this day, will still tell me to my face that she didn't do anything against me. Even though multiple people have confirmed that she was trying to turn them against me. Even Tyra herself said that Olivia was saying I was silencing her and she's scared of me. It's like, girl, stop lying. And the last time I spoke to Olivia, I was so tired of the gaslighting, because that is what Olivia does. She will gaslight you to death until you're exhausted and you feel crazy. That what you think is happening, she's saying it's not happening, even though you've seen it with your own eyes, even though you're speaking to her and she's literally tiring you fucking out with the bombardment of messages, which we're going to get into that too. Because during one conversation, I had to tell her, can you please stop messaging me and like give me a minute to think, because this is like a lot. She caused a whole shitstorm, and she still to this day plays victim about it. She hasn't actually taken accountability for what she did in our community. She literally told Mandy that she was going to burn our community to the ground. That she was going to cut off the head of the snake. She was making Mandy so paranoid about all of us. All of us. That Mandy was like, is it Melissa? Is it Marissa? Like, what is going on? Like, why is this happening? Because Olivia had her convinced that we were all doing some crazy fucking plotting behind the scenes and sneaky shit and like making it into this big thing that it wasn't. And Mandy was like, what is happening? Like, why are people doing this? So that's why I don't hold it against Mandy that she brought up me and Melissa, really. Because I feel like Olivia put so much paranoia in her about everyone around Mandy. You know what I'm saying? Because Olivia did that to me too. Like, she would talk about people and make you think that they're horrible. And make you paranoid about people. Make you paranoid about trusting people. Because she's paranoid. She's paranoid, and she has a conspiracy theory about every single person that she's ever come into contact with. It's ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous. My leg's starting to cramp up. So, after this thing with Melissa, when me and Steph put our foot down and we're like, no, girl, you're not going to do this. You need to stop. Okay? I wasn't trying to run Olivia off the internet like Tyra says. I just wanted her to stop and get out of our community because she's toxic. Go do your own thing. Okay? She apologized to Melissa. She left for a while. She ran away from the internet because she can't take the fucking heat. Okay? And we spoke a few times during this time, and she was still trying to convince me that she didn't do anything to me. And finally, I was so fed up with the gaslighting. I'm like, fine, maybe I was being dramatic. Maybe I was being dramatic. Maybe you weren't doing these things. But she was. I have the receipts of what she was doing behind my back. Like, I'm not a liar. I'm not crazy. She was working against me while pretending to be my friend. She was 100% doing that. And multiple people can confirm that she was doing that. Multiple fucking people. We weren't gathering together to bully her. We weren't dogpiling on her. She was the one who was causing all of this bullshit. Her and Tyra made it worse too. Tyra, of course, always has to jump in because whenever I'm involved, Tyra's there, right there, thinking that this is going to be her moment to take me down. Anytime there's a drama, anytime someone has an issue with me, Tyra is right there, okay, with Callista Cat, with everybody. Any fucking person who tries to come for me, with Roadhog even. She even tried to get Roadhog to make videos about me. Like, back in the day. No matter what person it is, Tyra will link up with them if they're trying to take me down. And she thinks that that's her moment to do so. Anyways, this video is getting long. I'm so sorry, guys, but this is a lot, okay? So, after all of that mess, I was exhausted. I didn't want anything to do with it anymore. I'm like, this bitch is crazy. She's toxic. And, like, I just wanted to move on, but Olivia wouldn't stop. She was messaging me and messaging me and messaging me on Instagram, in text. She's like, why are you doing this? You're lying. Remove your post right now. And she wouldn't fucking stop. And then she was getting mad that anyone was defending Mandy. Okay? And here is where it comes in with Mandy. Okay? she was friends with Mandy, and I thought that Mandy could use a friend, and I thought that Mandy could use Olivia and like help her save the recovery community or whatever. So I'm like, you guys work together, like it'll be fun. You know what I mean? And like Olivia would laugh and be like, oh, you pushed me on her, whatever. But like I thought Mandy could use a friend to work with and help. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Mandy was having like some life issues, okay, which I'm not going to get into because that's her personal business. Mandy was having some life issues and she was expressing them to Olivia. And to me, she had to express them to she knows. Mandy knows that she just told way too many people what was going on in her life, okay? Well, apparently Olivia got sick of it, okay, because she was telling Tyra. She was telling Tyra all this shit about Mandy. And Tyra never has liked Mandy. So, what happened was, Mandy was in Tyra's Discord. Something happened. Tyra kicked her out and ended up accusing her of being a mole. A mole for Muzz. Like, this is how crazy they were, okay? A mole for Muzz. Kicked her out of it. And during that time, Tyra comes in and says, oh, Mandy, you have the cops after you. You have CPS after you. You're on the run. You don't take care of your kid correctly. She did a live stream about it. And it's like, wait a minute. Where did she get this information? Well, Olivia blames Muzz, okay? Now, in my opinion, Olivia is who told Tyra and went to Tyra, saying that Mandy was asking for money, which didn't happen. From what Mandy told me, because Olivia told me that she was just giving Mandy money, but Mandy told me she thought it was for work, okay? She thought it was for work. But Olivia is saying that Mandy's just asking her for money, which I've never seen proof of Mandy just asking for money because she needs money with Olivia. Olivia's never shown me proof of that I can remember. The only proof Olivia showed me of money is when Mandy said, oh, are you going to pay me the rest of the deposit for the documents that I'm going to make for you? Like, Mandy was helping Olivia with Google Docs and information and stuff for her streams. So Tyra, so everyone's trying to wonder, like, why is Tyra acting like this? Like, what is going on? Well, Olivia, to cover her ass, because she knows that she's the one who went to Tyra. She went to Tyra about Mandy, and if anyone knows Tyra, if she gets mad, she's going to blab that information that you gave her. That she wasn't supposed to say, okay? So, and the reason why I know this is because at the same time that Tyra was complaining about Mandy in the Discord, Olivia was making those complaints to me at the same time. So that's how I knew that it was most likely Olivia who had went to Tyra, okay? Or at least one of the people. Because Olivia came to me and said that Mandy asked her for $500. She said she needed to get to a different place. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, that doesn't sound like what I've spoken to Mandy about. So Olivia was like trying to make me think that that Mandy's lying about where she is and the money. And I'm like, why is she asking for $500? That made me side-eye Mandy. Okay? And another reason why I started side-eyeing Mandy, we're going to get into right now. So Olivia blames Muzz for this. Okay? Olivia tells everyone that Muzz is why Tyra did this. I'm like, that makes no fucking sense. And I was not going to let this go. Okay? I'm like, Tyra and Muzz hate each other. Muzz would never tell Tyra any business of Mandy's. No way, because Muzz was helping Mandy with these issues that she was having in her real life. And for some reason, in order to cover her ass, okay, Olivia blamed Muzz for it. Okay, and then another person named Shyla had said that Muzz was talking about someone's CPS case. Still haven't seen the video. Anytime I've asked for receipts on this, no one could show me. No one could show me. Well, it turns out Muzz was not talking about Mandy. Okay? Olivia just used that, in my opinion, to cover her ass. And then, of course, Mandy was mad at Muzz. So then we have Mandy and Olivia fueled and raged over this thing Muzz supposedly did. And that made me side-eye Mandy because I knew that that's not what happened. I knew that Muzz was not the one who leaked this information, especially not to Tyra, not to anybody. It was a lie. And I told this to Olivia, okay? I I told it to her. So Olivia started like acting to me like, oh my God, is Mandy lying? Like maybe she is lying. But it's like, girl, you're the one who came up with this whole narrative and made Mandy think that this is what was happening. And she's acting like Mandy made it up. So I'm like, oh my God, this is just too fucking much. So I started side-eyeing Mandy because I thought that she was lying on Muzz. Because Mandy and Muzz were supposed to be friends. You know what I mean? Mandy has since apologized to Muzz. They worked it out. Mandy knows that it wasn't true and that Muzz did not violate her privacy. Okay? In my opinion, Olivia was just trying to pin it on Muzz. Because she was afraid people would find out that she's the one who told Tyra Mandy's personal business. That's the kind of shit Olivia does. Okay? So, I just want to make it clear that I don't know if this is 100% fact. This is my opinion based on what I was experiencing with Olivia and what I was seeing at the time. So this is what I think from my perspective. I'm not going to say it's 100% fact because I don't have screenshots or receipts of Olivia telling Tyra these things. But like I was telling you, how everything was playing out, I believe and think that it was possibly Olivia who told Tyra. But I want to just like make sure you guys understand it. That part is not 100% fact. After that, I was like, I'm just so fucking done with this. I'm so done with this. This chick was pretending to be my friend, okay? Going behind my back, talking shit about me to people, actively trying to turn people against me, everyone she can. Now she's bullying Mandy, okay? And when I took this to YouTube, because Tyra took it to YouTube, okay? I got mad at Olivia in DMs. And her and Tyra are the ones who made it public first, not me. I responded. I tried to work things out with Olivia behind the scenes. And was I being a bitch? Yeah, I was pissed, okay? She was coming for Melissa. She was coming for Mandy. I had just found out that she was working against me behind the scenes. Of course I'm going to be pissed and be like, bitch, back the fuck up. Back up. You're not going to come for me. You're not going to come for my friends. If you don't stop, we're going to have a fucking problem. There's going to be a war. Because Kirsty was also friends with Mandy, and Kirsty was pissed at how Mandy was being treated as well. So, Olivia claims we were threatening and bullying her. We were just mad because she came in and she tried to ruin our community. She said it herself, she was trying to burn it to the ground. Dude, like, we're like, bitch, get out. We don't want you. You have caused so much fucking chaos and upset in our community. Like, just get out. So when I start calling her out for this, she's like messaging me, bombarding me with messages. And this is where she says a disgusting thing about Mandy's child. She said something like, I'll put the screenshot up here. Why are you defending Mandy? She's a piece of shit. Like, she's a horrible mom. Her kid's not potty trained. Like, just really disgusting fucking things about Mandy and her kid. Like, this is the kind of person Olivia is. And I didn't even register it at the time. Because Olivia was bombarding me with messages because I was coming for her publicly and she couldn't handle it. She was like, you're a liar. I'm not doing this. It's Tyra. Tyra's crazy. Like, anything she could to get me to leave her alone, she was doing. Take your post down. I'm like, I literally told her, can I please have a minute? I need to think. Because she was overwhelming me with messages. And telling me I'm lying, it's not true. Even though this is where Olivia makes you feel crazy. And I know Tracy talked about this too. And I believe Tracy when she says that. Because I had that experience with Olivia. Where I know something's happening. I am seeing the proof. I am seeing what's going on. I'm seeing the live streams of her and Tyra hinting that it's me and I'm doing all these things. Like, I'm seeing it. I'm feeling it. I know it's happening. But Olivia is so adamant that it's not happening. You're not, no, I would never do that to you. I like you so much. I respect you. I would never, like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me, Marissa? Why are you bullying me? Why? And it was like, oh my God, Olivia, you are doing these things. Stop making me feel crazy. I started feeling crazy. I couldn't take it anymore. I fucking blocked her. I'm like, this is insane. Like, I know she did this. And she's trying to make me feel bad and gaslight the hell out of me to the point where I feel like I'm crazy. It's wild, you guys. Okay? I honestly don't know what was worse, you guys. Olivia plotting behind my back or the gaslighting that she did to my face. Like, when I want to reiterate how crazy I started feeling. Like, this chick messed with my head so bad. When I was seeing the proof, I saw everything, and she refused to tell the truth to my face. Like, it's disgusting to do this to somebody. So I leave her alone. I'm like, I'm done. I had to walk away from the whole thing. I had to. Because it was just toxic. It was too much. Like, I couldn't deal with this bitch anymore. I just wanted to move on. Okay, I called her out for what she said about Mandy. Disgusting. Then she starts coming for Indigo. Okay, Indigo Masquerade. Says that her charity is a fraud. And just starts trashing her. Now, Indigo wasn't my favorite person because I was friends with Olivia. I felt like Indigo was being sneaky with Tracy. That kind of was my thoughts at the time. And then Olivia started like hating Indigo. So I just had a bad vibe about her, which I don't have a problem with her now. I really don't. I think that everyone was just kind of doing too much. We were paranoid of each other. We didn't like each other. And it was just like so much chaos. I have never seen so much chaos and toxicity as when Olivia came into our fucking community. Okay? So I dropped it. I'm like, I can't do this. I'm tired. I'm done. Whatever. Then Tracy goes live and shares her experience with Olivia. Okay? And how she felt. And you can't really say that she's lying because it's how she felt. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that everything Tracy said was 100% fact, but if she felt that way, she felt that way. You know what I mean? And I can relate to some of the things that she said about Olivia, where you feel crazy, you feel gaslit. Like, I know that. Now, do I think Tracy 100% took accountability of what happened with her and Olivia? No, I don't think so. But it's like, whatever. So, anyways, I drop it, I move on, okay? I'm trying to move on. Now, Olivia comes back to YouTube. She's, streaming, doing her thing, and I keep hearing here and there that I'm being brought up. She says, like, people are like, oh, she's not really saying anything bad about you, but, Tyra's on panel talking shit about you. I'm like, oh, great. What's new? Okay? So I'm like, why am I still being brought up by these people, good or bad? Like, why am I being talked about? It's so fucking weird. It's so weird. Anyways, then I start following the anti-Jessica Kent community stuff, and this is where she starts coming for Tracy, like a month after Tracy's live stream, which I thought was really weird. Why are you bringing up old shit? I hadn't seen anyone talking bad about Olivia. I hadn't seen Tracy talking about it. She did her stream and left. She did her stream and then she left. So it's like Olivia brings this stuff up like a month later and then is showing screenshots of Tracy saying negative things about me. It's like, whatever. We didn't like each other. I called Tracy out on YouTube and she didn't like me. She threw a fit. She did. She was pissed off. She didn't like my criticism and she was talking shit about me to Olivia. Big deal. I don't give a fuck. Like, we weren't friends. We weren't friends. She didn't like me. Like, I'm not sure why that wasn't exposed, but whatever. So this is what Olivia's doing, bringing up this old shit. She said she felt like she had to respond. I thought it was just stirring up drama, but whatever. So then she says that she gave Tracy $150 for FOIA requests because it was going to be a lot of money, and she said she would split it with Tracy. Then she claims that Tracy never gave her this money back because they got a new quote from the place and they said it was gonna be like $500 something, and that was just too much for them even to split. So Tracy told her, I'll just send it back to you. Olivia's claiming that Tracy never sent it back to her. So then a woman named Amber Baker posts a screenshot, which I will put right here. And I'm gonna insert as I'm editing the receipts that are needed, okay? Because I reached out to somebody to ask about this because I was curious about what the truth was. And I have some receipts to show you guys that are very interesting. So Amber posts this screenshot and says, you're a liar. Tracy did send you your $150 back in November. I'm like, oh, interesting. Okay, I'm just following it because I consider all these people anti-Jessica Kent community. And like I said, I've been following it because I like to just gossip and talk about the drama because I'm a drama channel. So I'm following, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So Olivia goes live and shows her Cash App thing, which I couldn't even really see it. And she's like, look, there's no payment from Tracy in November 2023. So I'm like, damn, like, is Tracy lying? Is she forging receipts? Like, that's what Olivia was pretty much implying, that Tracy made the fake receipt. I'm like, who the fuck would make a fake Cash App receipt to say that they paid someone back? That seemed really weird to me and, like, stupid. You know what I mean? So, okay, so Olivia actually posted her Cash App receipts to her community tab, and she's showing this, which shows that Tracy did not send her any money in November 2023. Okay, and then I also got receipts of Tracy's that say a different thing. This is interesting. I found this on her community tab while I was looking for screenshots. She posted a screenshot of Tracy's conversation with her, and it looks like one of the things are edited out and erased or edited somehow. So why is she editing text messages that don't finish a sentence? So, I mean, Olivia is clearly not above editing things. Just saying. That's really weird. I kind of had that in the back of my head, and I was kind of like keeping track of all the conflicts that were going on between people, because there's conflicts with Jason now in the anti-Jessica Kent community. Tracy, people are mad at Tracy for working with Jason. Tyra's like trying to expose Jason, which I think is hilarious. Okay, let's take a little, we'll get back to that. I don't want to get sidetracked. We're going to get back to Tyra and Jason in a minute. So I keep that in my head. I'm like, I wonder who's telling the truth. I truly didn't know. Okay, I truly didn't know at the time whether Olivia was telling the truth or Tracy. I just didn't know because they both had receipts saying the opposite thing. I'm like, is someone forging receipts? I don't know. Then Olivia does this stream about Muzz, okay? And she's threatening Muzz with 12 people she went to college with, saying she's going to release the list because Muzz did a lot. Girl, if Muzz does a live stream about you, you should shut the fuck up, because you literally came for her for months, tried to ruin her on the internet, tried to hype up this deep dive that you never fucking did, accused her of hurting like multiple people, never showed receipts of any of it. So if Muzz talks about her experience with you, she has that right because you came for her first. Okay? So you don't have a right to threaten her with people she went to college with to get her master's degree. That's weirdo behavior. But Tyra didn't address that in her video. Conveniently, Tyra left out that part, which she claims she's not about weirdo behavior. She's against weirdo behavior like that. But it's okay for Olivia to threaten somebody like that. So that was strike one, okay? Then, again, like I said at the beginning of the video, she starts talking about one of my best friends, Abby, and conversation. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. So I make a community post, and I'll put it right here, and I'm like, girl, I have left you alone. I've let you live your life on YouTube in peace, which I have, which is not a threat or like, I'm just saying I could have exposed you. I could have shown all the receipts against you, and I didn't because I wanted to move on. And this is what you're choosing to do with your time. Constantly bringing up old shit, constantly coming after people in the community to defend yourself because you're a victim. I'm like, I'm done. Stop it. Stop talking about Abby. Stop threatening Muzz, or we're going to have a problem. And I could make your life a lot less peaceful on YouTube. Is that a threat? Yes. But not a threat of her life. Not saying I'm going to dox her. I'm calling her out. This is what I was giving you grace on, Olivia. Okay? Because this video has all the receipts of who you really are and your lies. Okay? So Tyra decides to stick her fucking nose where it doesn't belong. I'm sorry if this video is long, guys. Put it on 2x speed, okay? Tyra doesn't like my community post because guess what? Olivia, who's paying her, okay? Olivia, who probably pays her fucking electric bill. We know that Olivia likes to pay people off. She tried to buy Mandy with Monster High dolls. She tries to send people gifts and money. We know that she was paying Tyra at one point, allegedly gave her a job. Alleged, I don't know, but that's what I heard. So, Tyra gets involved and makes a video about me. That's complete bullshit. Okay? Complete bullshit. Because she didn't watch the stream. Okay? She did not watch the fucking stream. So how do you have an opinion on what I'm saying if you didn't watch the stream? You look like a fool. You look like a fool coming for me when you didn't even watch the stream. Okay? And of course, Tyra, as usual, is calling me a bully, calling me a mean girl. I'm trying to run Olivia off the internet. I shouldn't be speaking for Abby, yet she's on speaking for Olivia. Okay? I can speak and defend whoever the fuck I want. Abby didn't ask me to. Muzz didn't ask me to. They weren't upset. Abby does not give two shits about Olivia. She doesn't care. They don't care, okay? I was annoyed by it, and it was the last straw for me. Like, no, you're not gonna talk about one of my best friends, bring up old comments of hers to laugh at, and put her on blast and try to embarrass her? Bitch, no. I'll come for your head. Every time. Okay? And if anybody doesn't like that, I don't know what to tell you. So, Tyra is saying that Abby should stand on what she says. Abby does stand on what she says. No one said she didn't. The point is, why is Olivia dragging this shit up months later for literally no fucking reason? Because she doesn't like Muzz? Because she's salty at Muzz? It's dumb. Stop bringing up this old stuff, girl. Move on. You claim you don't want drama. You claim you don't want people coming for you. You're a victim. Then why are you still doing this? There are so many things that you can talk about on YouTube. So many things. Yet you continue to bring up the same people over and over again in this small bullshit. It's like, I feel like Olivia wants the drama. I feel like she gets the most attention when she's talking about Tracy or like all these little situations. That's the time that she gets the most views and attention. So I feel like that's what she's leaning into. It's like, okay, but then don't play victim later on. If you're going to come for people, expect someone to come for you every time. Every time. If you are going to be a channel that comes for other people, expect somebody else to come for you. I expect it all the time, and I can handle it. I don't give a fuck. But Olivia can't handle it. She says that she can't handle the stress and it gives her anxiety and makes her so upset. Then why are you still doing this? Why are you still on YouTube coming for people if you can't handle it? Don't be a drama channel. You're not cut out for it, Olivia, because you can't handle the backlash that comes with your opinion sometimes. It's just not for you, girly. And that's okay. It's not for everybody. So, Tyra's a fucking clown, okay? And she will come for me and throw digs at me any chance she gets. She even brings up Steph and the situation Steph has been going on, which I have been supporting. So don't tell me I need to not talk about this to support my friend. I have been very supportive of that. Because Tyra doesn't know how to keep her mouth shut. So that's why I haven't said anything publicly about it. But I support it. I have nothing to do with it. Has nothing to do with me. It's just not something that I choose to do. Because that's just not how I do things. I think everybody knows how I handle things. And that's my choice. But I support anyone else and how they want to handle it. I'm fully supportive, you know? But it has nothing to do with me. In a way of like, I'm not going to risk like that being used against Steph as like, we're colluding, we're working together, we're trying to, you know what I'm saying? So I have kept quiet about that publicly. That doesn't mean I haven't been fully supporting behind the scenes and like encouraging and anything I can be, like, you know, even though it has nothing to do with me, I still support her in that. So you can shut the fuck up with that, Tyra. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. Don't tell me what I need to be focused on. Okay? Mind your business, bitch. Because you don't know what you're talking about. And it's so frustrating. Like, I try my hardest to ignore Tyra. And most of the reason why is because we have mutual supporters. And unlike Tyra, I don't like making our mutual supporters uncomfortable. Because I know for a fact a lot of the subscribers who like both me and Tyra are uncomfortable when we are at odds. They're uncomfortable with it. They don't know if they should say something, they should not. Like, they don't want to choose sides, which don't ever choose sides. You can be friends and support whoever you want. I don't care. Okay? I do not care. I truly do not care. And I never have. I've never given any of my friends or subscribers or anything shit for who they support. Ever. I don't roll like that. Because I don't want anyone giving me shit for who I support and who I'm friends with. So I try to ignore Tyra just for the sake of mutual friends and supporters. Honestly. Because I don't like making people feel uncomfortable and feeling like they have to choose. But it's like Tyra is constantly coming for me. And anyone who watches me and Tyra knows this. Even if they don't want to say it because they support us both. It's obvious that Tyra tries to come for me every fucking chance she gets. Even if I'm not talking about her, even if I'm minding my own fucking business, she always finds a way to insert herself to talk about me. Always. And 90% of the time I don't respond to this bitch. But it's like, Tyra, you did an entire video talking about something that you had no idea what was said. No idea. But you have an opinion because you don't like me. That makes you biased. Okay? That makes you biased. Because you have an opinion based on not liking me, not based on what was said in the stream. You don't know why I made that community post. You don't know why I said what I said because you didn't watch what she fucking said. You're saying you're unbiased because you don't like me and you don't like Olivia. Bullshit. Bullshit, Tyra. I call bullshit on you. You don't spend 5 hours a night on panel with someone that you don't like. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody believes that you don't like Olivia. She's probably still giving you money. Like, get out of here, okay? Oh, God. Like, I can't with these two. Olivia and Tyra need to go mind their business, stay in their lane, don't talk about any of my friends. Don't bully people who you see as weaker than you, because I do feel like Olivia comes after people that she sees as weaker than her. Tracy, Indigo, Mandy, right? She's fine coming at them. But if you notice, she doesn't really want to step to me. She tells people she's afraid of me. So instead, she picks on people who she thinks are weaker. Now, I'm not saying they're weaker. Olivia sees them as weaker because they're not as, confrontational. So, that is why I made that post. Because I didn't like her stream. And I'm allowed to express that without Tyra jumping in and sharing her dumbass opinion that she didn't even see what was said. Okay? Anyways, let's get back to Tracy and the camera thing. Because I do have some, Tracy and the Cash App thing. But a camera is involved. That's why I said that. Before we go, then we're done. Okay. So I reached out and spoke to somebody and I got the receipts because I was very curious about what happened. So Tracy was fully transparent and showed her transactions with Olivia, and it does show that she sent a $150 payment to Olivia. I'm sorry, there's no way Tracy's making all these receipts. There is no way that she is creating all of these fucking receipts I'm about to show you. I believe Olivia's the liar. So, this shows that Tracy paid her back $150. It also shows, I also got proof of something very interesting that Olivia seems to have left out of her coverage on Tracy. Tracy bought her a $243 camera, webcam. I said bought her, but I'm not sure if Tracy bought it and then sent it to Olivia or if she bought it for Olivia. Either way, it's an expensive camera, and I think it was really nice of her to send that to Olivia to use for her streams. Either way, to use for her filming. And I have the receipts right here of Tracy getting Olivia's address to send it to her. So there's proof that she got it. So I find it very manipulative and shady and sneaky that Olivia talks about the $150 she sent Tracy for the FOIA requests, but she doesn't talk about the over almost $250 camera that Tracy sent to her. Why is that, Olivia? Why have you conveniently left that little tidbit out? Okay? And again, that I've seen proof that Tracy has sent Olivia $150. So who's lying? Olivia, are you editing your Cash App statements? Because you showed that you didn't get anything in November. But it's very easy to erase, you know. Maybe it was the last one. Maybe you erased it in editing. Because I don't believe that Tracy's lying about this. And I'm not trying to white knight for Tracy. Okay, I'm not a fan of her. I'm not simping for her. I just like to know the truth about things. And unlike a lot of these people on YouTube, whether I like you or not, I want to know the truth. I want to get to the bottom of it. And I was just personally curious about whether Olivia was lying or Tracy. And in my personal opinion, based on the receipts that I've seen from Tracy, I believe that she's telling the truth and that she did send Olivia that $150. So Olivia's either lying or a glitch. I don't know. But it looks to me like if anybody forged anything, it would be Olivia. Not saying she did, not making accusations, but somehow the transaction of Tracy sending Olivia $150 isn't there. So I think that Olivia should show her transactions with Tracy. I also wanted to add that it's totally possible that neither one of them are lying, and maybe somehow Olivia didn't get the Cash App payment. Or does she have another Cash App? Sometimes you have to accept payments from people on Cash App. I don't know why it does it sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. But that's also possible. There's a lot of possibilities, but at the end of the day, this is just ridiculous that people are even having to go back and forth about a Cash App thing. It's dumb. It really is. But I did want to mention it because it's just another issue Olivia is having with people. So, whether I like Tracy or Olivia, it doesn't matter. The receipts that I have seen show that Tracy did pay her back that. And I also tend to believe Tracy because now I see that Olivia has been hiding and keeping from people that Tracy sent her a camera. And to me, that's sneaky and that's manipulative and you lost credibility. When you're talking about money and you only mention that you gave Tracy money and you don't mention that Tracy sent you a camera, not that I know of. If I'm wrong, let me know down below. But from what I have seen, I have never heard of this camera thing until now. If anybody has heard her talk about the camera Tracy sent her, let me know down below and I will correct myself in the comments and say, okay, I was wrong about that. But from what I know, Olivia has not mentioned the fact that Tracy sent her a very expensive web camera. I think it's weird that people are going back and forth about money anyway. Like, I think it's weird to send your friend money for something and then use it against them later. I don't think you should say anything about money. Even when your friendship's over, I think that's just manipulative. To me, it comes off like Olivia's paying people in a way to manipulate and, you know, get people on her side and stuff like that. And then when they're no longer useful to her or doing what she wants, she will then turn around and use that against them. That's what it feels like to me. Okay. Before we leave, I want to talk about Tyra and Jason really quick because I think it's really funny that Tyra is now gunning for Jason. I saw it immediately. The second that Tyra said she sent him $20 and he didn't want to talk to her or do an interview with her, I knew right then and there Tyra was going to turn on him. That is the only reason, in my opinion, why Tyra is now saying Jason's bad. Jason's no good. He's toxic. He just wants his 15 minutes. But you would have been fine giving him his 15 minutes, Tyra, if he agreed to interview with you. But you didn't get a thank you for your $20. Do you thank every specific person who donates money to you? I don't see public thank yous for all of your donations. Hopefully you're thanking people behind the scenes, but I know of one person that you did not thank when she gave you money, and that was Abby. Just saying. But I think it's pretty cringy that Tyra is mad that she couldn't get more clout and attention from Jason, so now she's turning around and exposing him. It's really cringe. Anyway, this is my opinion, guys. Again, you can let me know what you think down below. I think this is all ridiculous and dumb, petty drama that I want nothing to do with because I'm trying to do actual content. I'm trying to be an actual creator. Unlike Olivia, I'm not interested in dragging up this old shit in small community drama, which Olivia seems hell-bent on doing. But I felt like I needed to put this out there and show my opinion about Olivia and who she is and her patterns of behavior and how she treats people. Because she treats people like shit, okay? And it's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. It's fine. But it's just how I feel. So after this, we're moving on. I said what I needed to say. I will not be speaking on it again. But don't come for my friends. Don't talk about my friends unless they actually fucking did something to deserve you coming for them. And they didn't do anything to you. What have they done? Nothing. Abby's done nothing. There was literally no reason to bring her up and laugh about her comments with Muzz. It was just petty and bitchy and mean. Tyra loves to call me a mean girl and a bully, but they are mean girls and bullies. 100%. Tyra and Olivia are the mean girls and bullies. Oh, I wanted to say that I wanted to show a clip of Olivia talking about Abby and Muzz's conversation, but before I could screen record that part, Olivia took the stream down. She dirty deleted the stream. There's another thing I wanted to address really quick before we go that I didn't see till after I filmed this video or know about, okay? Tyra and Olivia are still saying that Stina leaked screenshots of Tyra's Discord, and that is not true. Olivia sent screenshots of Tyra's Discords to Steph, okay? When I mentioned that something was going on in Tyra's Discord, it's because she did a video about it. She did a video saying that she was getting crap in Discord for talking about me, and people were demanding receipts from her. She said it herself out of her own mouth. And then when everything blew up, Olivia sent screenshots of the Discord to Steph. So stop lying on her. Y'all are ridiculous. Not me. Anytime I come for somebody, it's usually to defend a person. I don't just come for people because I feel like it and I want to be a bitch. I've never been like that, and I don't lie, okay? So if you want to keep saying that you were lied on, I will come with the receipts. So that's going to be it for this video. Stay tuned for my next video because I have some good stuff coming for you guys. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.